Okay, guys, it's been a while since I've had an opportunity to record, but we're here. Yeah. So the new Dual Dokkan Fest for New Year's has been revealed. It is superhero. So we have both Ultimate Gohan tagging with Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 tagging with Power Awakening Piccolo as the Dual Dokkan Fest. So these are our first TUR tag units. That wasn't a free to play unit, right? Since the anniversary introduced the tag mechanic with Tech Vegito and AGL Gogeta. So yeah, let's actually see how good these guys are. Let's start with Gohan. The Gohan and Gamma 1 unit. So they're Super AGO. Of course, now I would have liked to get to this sooner, but they literally released on Christmas Day, the details, so, was a little busy with stuff. But anyways, Super AGL, stats look fine, nothing crazy here. No crazy HP, no crazy attack, no crazy defense. Okay. Let's see. So, Movie Hero, Hybrids, and Mission Execution. Okay, so new Mission Execution leader is good. Hybrids is good. I know we did get a Dokkan Fest leader for Hybrids, but, it is what it is. And also a new Movie Hero lead, which we did get a Dokkan Fest Movie Hero lead this year as well, in Golden Frieza and Gogeta. But it's good to get another leader here, I think. So, yeah, not bad. I think that's a good leader skill. 3 categories is always good. The additional buff to androids, Bond of Parent Child, and to superheroes. Okay. So, yeah, that covers a lot of characters right there. Basically, every hybrid is on that 220. Nearly all of them, right? I guess AGL Trunks is not, but most are. And the Gammas are going to be on this as well. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, basically all Movie Hero Gokus and most Vegetas. Any Vegeta past, like, the BoJack movie onwards would be on it. On the 220, so that's good too. Okay. Link said we got all in the family, same warrior race, infighter, the same lineage, shocking speed, cold judgment, fierce battle. I mean, having all in the family and cold judgment, that's nice. That's a lot of defense right there. It does remind me of Tech Ultimate Gohan back in the day, but I mean, Tech Ultimate Gohan is past his prime at this point. He is on the 220, but I don't think you're going to get too much use out of Tech Ultimate Gohan. Maybe if this unit could do Festival, maybe we could do that, because I mean the gods are on this team as well. Maybe if this unit could be in Fest, Tech Ultimate Gohan can go into Fest. I'd have to think about the rest of the team, but I'm sure there's probably a build that could get through Festival. Anyways, Link set is good. So the basic effects here, we got 2 key, 250% stats. I mean, again, I always do love what a TUR gives themselves key. I mean, he does have 2 key links, Insane Lineage and Shocking Speed, but still, no Prepared for Battle, for example. He's guarding. Sorry, excuse me there. He's guarding here, and he has 10% reduction, okay. For the first 5 turns, guaranteed additional super, and 58% reduction, okay. So for the first 5 turns, Gohan is guarding with 68% damage reduction. Okay. And then from the 6th turn, he's going to lose the additional and the damage reduction. But he is going to gain the dodge. 58% dodge. Honestly, I think in most fights right now, you'd actually want to dodge at the start. I think. Because if we're thinking of the meta-relevant fights right now, and I guess Broly is now one of them, because it's a mission fight, so Broly is now a relevant fight. We're thinking of Broly. Broly, you'd want to dodge at the beginning. I mean, not that Broly's very strong at the beginning of fights, but remember, he dodge cancels at the end. Tamagami 1, it doesn't matter, since he's dodge canceling the entire time, so the damage reduction at the start is better. Goku Black and Zamasu, you would want to dodge at the start, probably, I would say. I mean, I guess. You probably would, because at the end, I mean, you'd also want to dodge, because you can't live Goku Black Super. He just hits too hard, I think, for the most of the game. And then, who else? Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Dodge at the start is good, because Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, Or Goten and Trunks, you do want to dodge. Gohan, you can't dodge anyway. But yeah, okay. When there's a superhero ally in the same turn. That, you see, that condition seems easy, but superhero is not really in a good spot right now. I mean, we are expecting the superhero EZAs, so we are expecting STR Gamma 1 to EZA, AGL Gamma 2, Tech LR Orange Piccolo, and LR Ultimate Gohan, Physical Ultimate Gohan. We do expect all 4 of them to probably EZA this celebration. So superhero will be good, but at this exact moment, no, they're not good. In terms of good superhero characters, we're really looking at like the blues, the STR blues in the Future Saga. I mean, that unit just keeps gaining value, right? So we're thinking about them, and that's kind of it. And the LR Gods, actually. Those 2 are the meta-relevant superhero units. Beast, I guess, can do some stuff as well. More so on the Bond of Master and Disciple team, I found, but he can do some stuff as well. Anyways. So, when there is a superhero ally, 250% stats, a guaranteed additional super, and 58% crit. Like, yeah, you do need that. Like, you do. You can't be like, oh, what if we just run them without the superhero buff? No, you want that. That's too big of a buff to not have. For sure. Okay. After receiving an attack, so once only, he does, after he gets hit, so he does need to take that hit, he will get a permanent 300% attack. Okay. And then when receiving a super attack specifically, he gets 58% defense, 10% reduction, so that'll stack. So if it's in the first 5 turns, he'll have 78% reduction, and he gives superhero allies 1 key and 10% stats for 2 turns. Because that's a phase 2 buff, that 10% is much bigger than it may seem. So that's really nice. And then when receiving an unarmed super, he gets another 158% defense. He gets another 20% damage reduction when he eats it. So he goes up to what, 98% reduction right there? Because 58, 68, 78, and 98, yeah. That's all within the first 5 turns, but yeah, he'll have 98% damage reduction when eating it, plus guard. And he does give superhero allies 1 key and 20% stats for 2 turns. Now, if we're talking about unarmed super attacks, we're basically just looking at Gohan, or Goten and Trunks, in the Gohan, Goten and Trunks fight. That's the only unarmed super that's meta-relevant that I can think of. Because Tamagami 1 is a weapon, Goku Black and Zamasu are both key blasts. Broly at the end, I'm pretty sure is an other. I think Wrath Broly does a melee, but again, he's not really relevant. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. Okay. We looked at links. Oh, and then from 4th turn, yeah, he exchanges with Gamma 1. That makes sense. Very standard condition, as we've seen from these tag characters. He does have an active skill, which is the Sensu Bean. So it can be activated when HP is 58% or less. So that's just if you open the turn less than 58% HP, boom, active. Or from the 3rd turn from character's entry turn. So that is 2nd appearance. So his 1st appearance, he's on rotation. Next time you see him, he can pop the active. Recovers 58% HP, removes all allies' negative effects, and gives himself 12 key at 158% attack. Active skill buff for 1 turn. That attack buff is huge. The key is huge. The heal is nice as well. But remove all allies' negative effects. Tamagami 1 is sealing you start of turn and locking. Or Goku Black and Zamasu are locking you. You use the Sensu Bean, removes locking, removes sealing, removes all negative effects. It's really big. That's a very crazy active. And the condition on it is really, really nice too. That's one of the strongest actives in the game. Straight up. Let's see. In terms of categories, again, we're looking at a hybrid Saiyan here and an android. So he's on a lot of teams. We're looking at movie heroes, hybrids, mission execution, superheroes, bond of parent and child, androids, siblings bond, Goku's family, bond of master and disciple, earthbred fighters, battle of fate, demonic power, artificial life forms, accelerated battles, special pose, worthy rivals, defenders of justice. We're just looking at like 50 million categories right here, which is really, really good. Like a unit like this, buffing all these categories is really nice. Now again, He does have the superhero restriction, so we have to keep that in mind. But still, really, really strong. Let's look at super attack effect right here. Gohan is stacking defense and greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Keep in mind here with the stacking defense, he had 2 guaranteed additional supers plus hidden potential, so he can quad super and stack defense. He's really strong. Gohan is really, really good. Sorry guys, a little sick. But yeah, Gohan, really, really good. Just based on reading his details, he's ridiculous. Let's look at Gamma 2, or Gamma 1, sorry. Let's look at Gamma 1. Let's see what Gamma 1 has to offer us here. So, Reversal Exchange, 2 key, 250% of stats, Guard, 20% reduction baseline, Superhero Ally, 250% stats, Guaranteed Additional, 70% crit, okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, 300% attack, that's a lot. When he gets a key sphere, 150% attack permanently once only, and once only, he gives Defenders of Justice 100% attack support. Okay. That's the pair with like Gamma 2 and stuff, for sure. When he eats a super, 50% defense, 20% reduction, so he's at 40% reduction in guard. And gives the super hero ally buff as well. And then if it's a Ki Blast super, another 100% defense, 30% reduction, and superhero support. So he's at, what, 70% damage reduction in guard. I mean, that'd be good against, like, Zamasu's super, right? Or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or the Blues. Could he eat Rosé's? Like, buffed Rosé's super? I don't know. If Rosé's not buffed, Gamma 1 can eat it, for sure. Because he's getting defense here, he's getting defense here, he's getting reduction, he's getting his own support. He's got this, he's going to have this, and this. I mean, he's also going to have the stacked defense from Gohan as well, actually. The stacked defense from Gohan will carry over. I guess it depends how much stacked defense Gohan's going to have from, or how much stacked defense Gamma 1 will have from Gohan. If he gets a bunch of stacks, like 8 stacks or something, like Gohan 2 turns of Gohan stacking, and then he has to eat Rosé Super, I think Gamma 1 could do it, but it's a lot. Again, Rosé kills like 90% of the game with that super. If it connects, like only so many characters can live it. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. Anyways, the active skill, the heroic combo, can be activated upon entering attacking turn. Massive raise attack, ultimate damage to enemy. Superhero allies get 10% attack and defense, and androids get 10% attack and defense for 3 turns. Yeah, so it's an active skill, like team-wide support, so pretty good. I mean, I think Gohan's active is better, just because it's offering more, but this is pretty good. His link set does change to Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Signature Pose, Hero of Justice. He does keep Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, though, so that's good. And then Gamma 1, 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Okay, so he's not stacking. That's okay, though. That's okay. Not bad, not bad. We will continue on and look at Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo. Let's see what we got. Or Power Awakening Piccolo, I guess. They're STR, huh? Okay, okay. Sorry, guys, just have some tea here. Let me sip some of that. Help me survive, you know? Okay. Yeah, their stats are pretty balanced, too. I think their stats are actually a little bit higher, weirdly, than Gamma 1 and Gohan. They look a little bit higher, at least. I don't know if that's true. Let's see, though. So, they lead Superhero, Special Pose, and Battle of Wits. With the extra stats to Movie Hero, Accelerate, Battle, and Bond of Master and Disciple. I think Gamma 1 and Gohan have the better leader skill here. Because they have hybrids, movie heroes, and what was the last one? It was... Sorry, hold on. Movie hero, hybrids, and mission execution. I think that's probably stronger than Battle of Wits, Special Pose, and Superhero. Probably. But we'll see how the teams kind of shape out. It's going to be best when I see them in-game. Like in my box, on my account. I'll be able to actually see it. Anyways. Let me see here. So, Link said we're looking at the Innocence, Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Okay, that's fine. Alright, passive. Gamma 2. What do we got? 2 key, 250% the stats. Again, always good when a TUR gives themselves key. Guaranteed additional, 70% chance to be a super. Okay. 70% crit, 70% dodge. Okay. Actually, we didn't talk about build for Gohan, huh? Gohan and Gamma 1. Raw defense. Raw defense, I think, is best. I think defense is big. I think additional. I think a bit of dodge, not too much. Because remember, Gohan does want to actually receive attacks. So I think maybe like 10 dodge, 15 additional. I don't think they need crit, really. Actually, I don't remember if that unit has crit. Maybe they need a bit of crit. But this unit, definitely no crit. But they do want dodge. So I think this unit, Gamma 2 and Piccolo, looks like they're dodge. For the first 5 turns, they have another additional. That's a 70% chance to be a super. So super here, super here. For every attack performed, they get 50% attack and defense up to 250. And then chance of performing a crit and dodge 3% up to 15%. So they can get up to 85% dodge. But he has to do 5 attacks to get there. And remember, it's just attacks, not super attacks. Every attack performed. So just attacks. As the second or third attacker. So you do not want to be in slot 1. You don't want to get locked in slot 1 here. 250% the stats. 20% reduction. Superhero allies get 20% attack and defense, and artificial life form allies get 20% attack and defense for 2 turns. Okay, right. I see. Okay, very nice. I do like that support. And then when attacking as the third attacker, you get another guaranteed additional as a 70% chance to be a super. So that's what, 1 additional, 2 additionals, 3 additionals, plus his base attack, plus hit potential. Okay, so if you float him, turn 1, you float him, he can do all 5 attacks and get fully built up immediately. Okay, interesting. And then 4th turn is the same condition. Okay. So, Gamma 2 as an active, the superhero pose, can be activated starting from the 3rd turn start of battle. So that's just turn 3. Turn 3 hits, permanent 30% attack and defense in battle. So that's a huge active skill buff. Okay, interesting. Let's see what Piccolo's got to offer, but I mean, that's a very strong buff, right? Also, no superhero condition on this unit, right? Yeah, no, there's not. It's a slot condition for these guys. Interesting. Okay. In terms of categories, a lot. Superhero, special pose, movie hero, battle of wits, accelerated battle, bond of master and disciple, androids, artificial life forms, worthy rivals, defenders of justice, mission execution, Namekians, rapid growth, gifted warriors, battle of fate, fused fighters, earthbred fighters, power of wishes, demonic power successors. Just on a billion teams. But that's good. I like characters that are on a lot of teams. Okay, 50% defense and Gamma 2 is stacking attack. Okay, got it. So Gamma 2 stacks attack while Gohan stacks defense. Understood. Piccolo, what do you got, brother? Goatcolo, let's see. 2 key, 250, the stats. Guaranteed additional. There's a 70% chance to be a super. And 50% damage reduction baseline. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, 150% attack. When the enemy is HP 70% or below, 50% crit and a guaranteed super. When the enemy's HP is 50% or less, another 50% crit. So he's at guaranteed crit then. And a guaranteed additional super. With the key sphere obtained, he gets guard. Once only. So the first time he gets a key sphere, he's guarding. Okay. As the first or second attacker in a turn, 200% defense, 20% reduction. So he's at 70% reduction. And he's giving the support, but it's to superhero and demonic power now, not superhero and artificial life form. Okay. 250% attack when attacking as the second attacker. And then when receiving an attack, he does get 150% defense and gives superhero allies 2 ki for 2 turns. Okay. So he really wants Piccolo wants to be slot 2. So Gamma 1 wants to be slot 3. Piccolo wants to be slot 2. Got it. For the most part. He's going to hit really hard, though. Piccolo's getting 250 here. He's getting attack here. He's getting crit chance here and here. He's getting this support. And he's getting this. And remember, Gamma 2 is stacking attack. Okay. Piccolo does have a active. Next attacking turn. Or upon entering attacking turn, I should say. Got it. And then ultimate damage. Superhero allies get 40%. Okay, so he massively buffs superheroes for 1 turn. Got it. And his link set basically completely changes. Brainiac, solid support, cold judgment, Namekians, power bestowed by God and prodigies. Okay. But yeah, Piccolo's really good as well. His first turn with 70% reduction in guard. He should be good, but I don't know how tanky Piccolo is going to be. He does have 50% attack and defense for 1 turn too. Okay. They both seem really, really good. Both TURs. Gamma 2 kind of worries me because 20% damage reduction plus, 85% dodge to be fair, but he is kind of dodge. We'll see if he's actually dodge or die when we get in there in the showcases, in the videos, but in-game, but yeah. They do seem like top tier TURs. Are they better than Daima Goku? Because I do think most people would still agree that Daima Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku is the best TUR. In terms of Dokkan best TURs, at least. Because 16 is really good, but I don't think anyone's saying 16 is better than Daima Goku. I don't know about Piccolo and Gamma 2. They might be number 3. But I do think that the Gohan and Gamma 1 unit, I do think these guys right here could be number 1. I think they have a better shout to be number 1 over Daima Goku than Piccolo and Gamma 2. But wait till I get them in game and actually see for sure. But that's kind of how I'm feeling initially. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Give me your thoughts. And I'll talk to you guys later.